The story of the superhero has existed long before the beginning of time. We know about the man that can fly effortlessly through the air, one arm powerfully extended and his cape flapping behind him. Ordinary people cannot fathom the amazing power these unordinary beings possess. And yet, we know these tales to be just that, tales. They are harmless little myths, fabricated to amuse and distract the minds of children. Or are they? This being said, you'll be surprised to find that these fabrications are, in actuality, not that far from the truth. Can you believe that such superheroes exist in our country, and that there are 7 all working in the same office building of Seoul? Now, I'm going to introduce the superheroes I have encountered, and talk about a heroic story, and how the superheroes defeated a monster together. The year is 1997. Our first superhero is one that I have yet to behold with my own eyes. Kim Dae-ri is his name, and he is the Invisible Man. In fact, the only reason we've even become aware of his existence is through the presence on a security camera.
배고프죠? 아, 혹시 그 얘기 들으셨어요? 경훈 씨가 이번에 과장으로 승진했대요. 어머.
경훈이가?
네.
그 선배가 힘 좀 썼구나.
그 선배요?
아이, 그 자식 동문회 나가서 딸랑거리고 다니는 못 봤냐?
그러니까 좋겠다. 꼬박꼬박 동문회 나가야
저 이번에 대학원에 진학했습니다.
좋은데, 두루두루. 김대리가 왔다 갔나?
어떤 김대리요?
아, 왜 있잖아, 그 김상. 아무튼 김대리라고 있어.
저도 이제 이 최종 학력이 지방대가 아니라니까요.
아, 그 김대리! 저랑 인사동이라는.
아, 매년 체육대회 단체 사진 찍힌다는.
Even those he interacts with personally do not acknowledge his existence. Superheroes are yet unaware of the fact that something approaches with caution and with stealth. It is something to be feared and dealt with mercilessly. The second superhero is Timeless Man, also known as Okwa-jang. He is simply a marvel to behold, even if you're able to behold such speed. He is incredible. Incredibly slow. The veteran, Okwa-jang, considers having mastered the two-finger type a monumental feat, and he celebrated this by playing with his abacus. One thing for certain is that Okwa-jang's typing will always be poetry in slow motion.
The man below responded, "You must be a manager." "I am," replied the balloonist.
Of course, there must be a mind reader in the mix. And here he is now, also known as Dogo Cha-jang.
"No idea how to live, and you expect me to serve you properly." Back in
He was a top English translator in college, but when it came down to speaking English, well, he was useless. Watch as Dogo Cha-jang super examines his coworkers, trying to figure out the right time to jump in with laughter, keeping his inability to understand a simple joke a mystery.
It's my fault.
Yeah, that was close. 9 a.m. every morning, Yang Yang undergoes transformation. No, that's not her.
아씨.
Meet Yang Yang. She works as a temporary employee and typically looks like a careless woman due to chronic fatigue caused by working late every day. Miss Yang also has the ability to eat and sleep at the same time. Just give her 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and she'll be as good as new. Oops. Watch out for that 6-legged missile. Wow, so fresh. I would like to introduce Kozu, who has superhuman strength and has the most physically destructive power. He looks like an innocent young man, but he is a dreadful human weapon. His well-intentioned work might get the job done, but he always leaves jaw-dropping damage in his wake. You know, he's like one of your big friends who can't help but break things around him. Yeah, you got it. The human disaster. The day after drinking with his business associates, Kozu, who still has a hangover from the night before, cannot control his strength. His formidable power destroys all electronics, even with the slightest touch of his pinky. And though a mere pinky, it is equivalent to the amount of electricity that could power a small city. Usually, every worker becomes ecstatically happy when they hear their payroll check has been deposited into their bank accounts. However, the news of this payment is disastrous for him. He forgets his reservation and all chaos is unleashed. Here is the sixth superhero. Ye Tim-jang is a yes man. He does not know how to say no. Should he yield again to the spoiled nephew of Team A's president as they asked him to? Of course, because he's a yes man. All his staff look at him with daggers for eyes as they pin blame on Ye Tim-jang. The eternal blame is so unbelievably huge that ordinary people would not be capable of coping with it. In yielding to the company's president's nephew, Ye Tim-jang has made a monumental mistake that would result in a nearly fatal conclusion. The talent of Yetim John is the healing ability which is beyond the limit of human capability. No matter what kind of injury, any hurt for him can heal with amazing speed. Fight against monsters is the fate of all superheroes. It does not matter if they want to or not. It's their destiny. They begin their transformation.
다시 한번 말하는데 나는 김상영 대리다.
세상의 부모와 나는 틈만 아들 딸이 잘되어 일시적 행복하라. 가자!
어머니요, 내년 봄엔 뭔 일이 있어도 꼭 수술시켜드리겠습니다. Trust me, I'll be back.
I know. They look ridiculous. It's our last bit of hope. Our superheroes take out their secret weapons that have been stored so long and so deep in their hearts. As superheroes, they are called to do what ordinary people would never dare to do.
내 보험금으로 꼭 수술 받으이소. 어머니 용서해서.
superheroes daringly sent in their resignation in order to rescue the ordinary people under the International Money Fund's stewardship. Actually, it is through this recession that these heroes were born. The people who have been long outcast as inept losers are now being honored and praised for the first time as superheroes. Well, then did the monster disappear completely? A new monster is now crossing over the situation. It approaches once again with stealth and speed. An FTA monster, which will stir anger and demand sacrifice from the superheroes once again.